Hello, everybody, and my name is Carlos, and today we are going to talk about NAFTA and how it's affected Americans since its passing in the 1990s. So first, I like to show the logo of NAFTA, and it's right here. You can see the American, Canadian, and Mexican flags, only one flag, which represents the logo of the treaty. Now, it's no secret that during the past presidential election, especially by Bernie Sanders and Donald Trump, the issue with NAFTA and its effect on everyday Americans with regards to job losses has been a topic of discussion, and now we should definitely look into that and see what the facts really are. Now, it's no secret that the recent environment has shed the light on the subject of trade agreements, and whether you're an economist or just an everyday American, it is our duty as critics to know the facts and to know how the North American Free Trade Agreement, or NAFTA, has impacted the United States economy and how it affects all of us as a whole. Putting the jobs aside for now, let's go back to basics and know that NAFTA was designed to expand free trade and cut tariffs or taxes on the trade of agriculture, textiles, and automobile manufacturing between Canada, Mexico, and the United States. And it actually turns out it did. The value of U.S. agricultural exports worldwide climbed 65%, while at the same time, U.S. farm and food exports to our NAFTA partners grew by a whopping 156%. Not only that, but it is estimated that United States farm and food exports to Mexico exceeded $11 billion in 2007, which happens to be the highest level ever recorded under NAFTA. Not only have these effects surged in both economies due to NAFTA, but agricultural trade has increased in both directions as well, from $7 billion in 1994 to a surging $20 billion in 2016. Now, let's not forget that perhaps one of the greatest restrictions between North American trade is tariffs, and this is something that NAFTA was designed to solve, and it actually did as well. All agricultural tariffs between Mexico and the United States were eliminated by 2008. So far, this sounds pretty good to the economies involved, which includes reduced tariffs, increased trade, and increased value products and goods, and the list goes on and on. But now let's turn into perhaps the biggest criticisms of NAFTA, which happens to be job loss. It was first projected that NAFTA will create around 170,000 new jobs in the United States between the first 2 years, and with a prediction that there will be more jobs created than jobs lost. But the reality of NAFTA shows the explosion of imports and trade deficits from Mexico and Canada led to a huge U.S. trade deficit. The facts show that the United States goods trade deficit with Canada and Mexico turned into a combined $177 billion deficit from its whopping $32 billion surplus. And if that weren't enough, the annual growth of the United States trade deficit has been 50% higher with Canada and Mexico when compared to the deficit of other countries. This is then linked to the EPI's estimation of 1 million net jobs in the United States being eliminated by 2004. On top of that, the BLS reveals that nearly $5 million United States manufacturing jobs have been lost due to layoffs since NAFTA took effect. And more specifically, the Trade Adjustment Assistance, which is used to measure layoffs due to imports or offshoring, estimated that 845,000 workers have lost their jobs as well. Although opinions of NAFTA might differ across the board, the facts are clear. The expectations with regards to job creation were not materialized as it was expected. Although facts don't show significant benefits to the American blue-collar workers, it actually did benefit corporations with encouraged trade relations. Despite the legitimate flaws when it comes to job depletion, the facts support that trade increased greatly during NAFTA, which helps reduce cost of goods we consume right here at home. It is important to know the facts before generalizing the whole deal, and it is important to note that although many manufacturing jobs have been indeed lost in the process, increased trade, cheaper goods, and increased corporate profits have indeed benefited many Americans, Canadians, and Mexicans over the years, and that is my report. Thank you.